Alright guys, Tyson here. Just want to give you a quick update on the Sonoma. As you can see, the motor is pretty much put back together. We just put all the new, well, not new, the original accessories on it from our motor, because the old one, the ones that came with the motor were pretty bad shape. So she's pretty much ready to go back in. Just have to get the torque converter filled up on the transmission, get that all mounted up, and then we'll put the whole thing in as a unit. But I'm waiting for my brother to get here tomorrow to do that. And that's all the old crap that we pulled off the base block, the long block, if you will. And I got the carpet back in to a degree. Just kind of started messing with it, but there's the padding under it. If you can see that, like this stuff here, this padding is all kind of bunched up and stuffed up in there. It's not laying flat. So I'm gonna wait for Christopher tomorrow to get that squared away too, where he can kind of pull on that side and I can pull on this corner, and we can both lift it up and kind of undo some of that crap under there and get it squared away. But I mean, you can see the mounting holes there. You just have like the studs sticking up right there like that guy. If it'll focus, yeah. Studs, and then the seat bolts go in there. So it's only, 8 bolts total for that whole seat assembly, and just to pull this stuff out, it's really no big deal. It's probably going to be harder to get it back in than anything, I'd imagine, but that's where we're at. Just want to give you guys a quick update. And yeah, once we get it all put back together and stuff, and maybe get some more of the interior done, I'll give you guys another update. This is the old motor that's been all disassembled and looked at and figured out what was wrong with it. We got the new one. Well, it's not new, it's just a running good motor from another vehicle that we pulled out, switched out all our accessories and stuff. It's basically ready to go back in the vehicle. So that's kind of where we're at on that project. As I just got it, when Christopher gets over here next, should be in the next day or so, hopefully we can get this thing stabbed back in there. And then well, you can see we're pretty much there, and then it's a matter of firing it up. Fingers crossed, hopefully everything goes. Still have to do the interior, just the carpet, so it's been cleaned. We just have to kind of get it back in place, which would be way easier with 2 people. So I'm waiting on Christopher for that as well. Seats back in, and that's it. Back working on the Sonoma, and we have this guy, the elusive Chris, my brother you guys hear about, but you don't see. He is real. So we got the Sonoma all put back together. eBay motor is in. eBay parts are over here. Old motor's over here, as you have seen. And it's basically the moment of truth. We're ready to start it up.
Do the honors.
Here we go. Fingers crossed.
Yes, sir. AC's on. Headlights are on. AC's off.
Yeah. Ready?
Headlights on.
They're on auto.
Okay. Or high beams, maybe. Maybe it's the high beams. There you go. We got gas, right?
I think so.
It might probably just has to prime it. Try to touch it.
Looks like it tried for a second.
Yeah, I can hear it. There should be gas in it, right?
Yeah, there's.
Is the fuel gauge working? I didn't even see that.
Shows full.
Oh, wow. Huh. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Timing? At least it doesn't sound too horrible.
The only thing I can think of is maybe something with that cable.
Yeah. Could be 180 out. 2-1. I can't remember what the gas was before. I think it was on E, wasn't it?
Pretty sure.
So,
I think it was on E, but I don't think that tank is full.
yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. Okay.
Clearly, we're at a bit of a loss. So let's we're gonna do some dinking around, I think, with the distributor. I don't know if, I mean, I had to sit it in there to get the timing right. I seemed right from what I was reading and figuring out, but obviously it won't start, so we're not getting gas, spark, or air somehow. Engine's turning over, so the starter's working, which was one of my main concerns. That thing was really hard to get in. So yeah, we're gonna do some troubleshooting and we'll get back with you guys. Alright, so what we're doing here is basically we're looking, I think I may have had the distributor cap, or not the cap, but the distributor set incorrectly. It should basically be pointing directly to the side, I guess more that way, then it's kind of sitting at an angle like that. So what we're going to do is try and pull it up, spin it to get it over one spot. I think that might be the issue. So we're just working on that right now. Once we get it situated and ready to fire, I'll get back with you guys. Got the distributor adjusted properly, or so we think. This will be start attempt number 2. Key is over there by your beer. Flip that back. Ready?
Yep. No knocking? No smoke?
Wow!
It's not even smoking or nothing, man.
It's not knocking, is it?
No, it's not. Now we'll check for leaks.
Get out of here!
Purr like a kitten.
You gotta love it!
How are we looking down there?
I don't see any leaks.
No.
Yeah, you're in the record. There. Yeah.
Your outro?
Oh, yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it works. I mean, that is amazing. I put a lot of time and energy into this. I mean, it was just supposed to be a quick fix and flip. It turned into a little more than that. And yeah, that's awesome, man. Pretty cool. Very cool. We're basically gonna shut it off, get some water in there, check the fluids, make sure everything's good to go. Then we have to get the interior put back in. Go ahead and shut it off here so you can hear me better, but basically have to get the interior redone. I mean, the carpets are all clean. We just have to put the seats back in. I think Christopher wants to buff it out. And then,
yeah, hit us up if you want to buy it.
yeah, that should be a wrap, man. And we'll let you guys know what we got into it, what we sell it for, and all that once we get it done. I mean, I'll give you once we get all buffed out and everything, I'll do another little video on it, but we'll recap everything and let you know how it goes. But till then, thanks for watching. It's pretty much back together. Got the carpet and the seats in. Carpet looks good, actually. Clean. We're gonna have to replace the window motor and the window regulator on this side because it's not working. I got the passenger side to work. So basically this motor piece here and this whole assembly right here is gonna have to come out and get replaced. It's on order right now. Headlight switch has been replaced. That's the new one right there. I'm just getting ready to hook everything up and test it because the headlights would not turn off on the old switch. So I just threw that in there to check it and make sure it's good to go. But I have to hook the battery back up check it real quick, and then I can put the dash and everything back together. I mean, it's not, I just kind of pulled it apart as much as I needed to, no big deal. But that's where we're at on Sonoma. I think that's it. Do that door, the headlight switch. Christopher wants to buff it out. I wiped it down. It looks better, but Christopher wants to actually buff it, I think. And then we'll put a good wash on it and see what we can get. All right, guys. Let's get into the financials here for this project, and also the time, just so you know kind of what it took us, and maybe something similar you want to tackle in the future, or not. So we paid $900 for the truck. Some of the major expenses, I guess, $900 for the truck, $632 for the motor that was from eBay. And obviously it ran good, it was fine. I think it came with a 30-day warranty, which I don't even think we had it that long after it. You know, after we got it running to sell it, it was just, we sold it really fast. I think we actually sold it the same day I posted it. I posted it on Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace, and it sold the exact same day. Some dude came down from up north, or no, he was from down south, I think Socorro or something like that. But anyway, yeah, it sold really quick. So we probably could have held out for a little more money, honestly, if we wanted to, but we were just of the mindset of, okay, we got a guy here, it's decent money, let's get rid of him. So $900 for the truck, $632 for the engine. The total we had into it was $1,929. And the rest of that was just like antifreeze and fuel sending unit, steering trim, trans fluid, window motor, door latch, oil cover gasket, trans gasket mount, just little things. As we were going through the truck, we figured, hey, this needs to be replaced. Water pump gasket, intake gasket, we replaced all the gaskets on the motor, oil, wiper blades we did, motor mount, exhaust gaskets. I mean, just a bunch of little random stuff. So all that added up to $1,929, and we ended up selling the truck for $2,700. So we made $771 on the truck, which sounds pretty good in theory. But then when you take a look at the hours, I mean, this is a rough guesstimate. I didn't track my hours or Christopher's, like probably we should have. But roughly, I probably spent about 3 weeks working on the truck, if you factor in, 8-hour days and everything. Running to the store, back and forth a million times, and picking up the truck. Just working on it, research. I mean, everything that went into that truck. I probably had about 120 hours into it, and Christopher probably had about 40. So you're looking at about 160 hours. Now, if you do the math, divide 771 by 160, you get 4.82. So, I mean, that should tell you right there, probably other things you could do, I mean, time-wise, that are a bit more lucrative. But, I mean, it's like a shade tree mechanic type of thing. I guess it's not that big of a deal or too hard of a project. It's one of those things, if you have this truck sitting in the backyard and you can kind of work on it as you want and, make a few $100 in a month or two, then that's not too bad, I guess. Just kind of depends on, I guess, what you're looking to do and the time you're willing to spend. But that's pretty much it. I don't know if we'll be doing too many more of these, honestly, based on the time and the money. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was fun and I learned a lot, but I'm glad I did it. But we'll see. If anything like this comes up in the future that we can't resist, we'll probably jump on it just to see, hey, what maybe we can do a little better, you know what I mean? But that's pretty much it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, comment. Those things help us out more than anything. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.